Them belly full until them want regurgitate and still know why you get a slice of the cake, man. Every day the line at one phone call. If you know you love chat, turn your radio down. We don't want no feedback. Tonight we a melt the freezer. Say yo, everywhere I go, hot topic, that on the radio. Hot topic, yeah, them can't stop the flow. Hot topic, yeah. Everywhere me go, hot topic, everywhere I go, hot topic. On the bus too, hot topic, and I'm a car too, hot topic. Everywhere me go, hot topic, yeah.
Topics, how you guys doing? It's already 2 minutes past 2 o'clock. Your favorite radio talk show comes on right now, the Tell It Like It Is program. How we feeling, Dominica? All right, I want to apologize for not being with you guys yesterday. Tanya and I had to put on a repeat program, but it was rather interesting. And again, we are indeed here today. Your favorite hot topics ladies are here. Tanya, let the people know that we're in the building.
I am under the weather. I'm trying to be here.
Let me tell you, there's a cold going around, people, and it's not COVID.
I just want to be at home. I feel so, I don't know what is going on.
And the other day I was saying, I don't know if it's the food we eating.
Of course it's the food we eating.
Let me tell you why. I don't work that hard. I mean, I work hard, but I don't sweat.
Yeah.
Yet I feel like I'm sweating all the time.
I feel like a truck hit me, I feel like I work in construction.
Yeah, exactly. Like as if you're working so hard. I'm on the buses, I'm sleeping. You understand?
He's one of the people who's fall asleep on yourself. I do the same thing at night. I'm going to watch this movie. That's the only movie watching me. I don't even get 5 minutes in.
I'm telling you, Tanya, and I am wondering what is it that we're doing. I mean, it's not like we're physical, you know.
Food is drugs and drugs is food. Let me just put it like that. And we're drugging ourselves with some crap.
You can say that again. You can say that again.
All these GMO type foods, nothing natural again, What nutrients we really getting? But I really think
plastic
you're right.
Rice, plastic spaghetti, plastic cabbage. I'm telling you.
Long time you could have just sucked your orange and vitamin C.
Yeah,
the time you go by the drugstore and buy that and buy and buy.
Tanya, I don't know, man. I just think we just need to everybody just need to just go on their own self-campaign to preserve their own life.
But I think that's happening, I think that's happening. Since COVID, I think people are digging deep, People starting to do all kind of yoga, going to the coach, going to therapy.
Yeah.
People, they realize, oh my God.
Yeah.
I need to work on me.
And most of all, food is expensive. So you got to have your little salt and your little pepper in your backyard if you can. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, people gardening. People doing things, man. I wish I could garden.
Don't you worry. God is good.
Yeah, God is good.
It's already 4 minutes past 2, people. We want to shake up the happiness. It's Hot Topics time. And, of course, acknowledge our sponsors. J. Asafan and Company Limited. Digicel. How we doing? Alrighty? And those of you out there with businesses, especially those of you operating your small shops, bars, restaurants, barbershops, you ought to advertise. What better place to advertise than on Kairi on the Hot Topics? Call our sales and marketing department. Ask for Stan or Sharian, either or. Great service, and they will help you to get an advertising package that suits your budget. How about that? Kairi FM, we ain't turning nobody away. We're going to be working with you. It's all about COVID. Keep it locked, people. We are going to be right back.
Attention! We're a go for rocket launch.
Roger.
Engines ready.
Yay, Daddy!
Lift off in 3, 2, 1.
Kids, breakfast is ready.
Ooh. Launch postponed.
Give yourself a strong start to the day with Dutch Lady. Milk with essential nutrients, calcium, vitamins, and protein. Dutch Lady. Building strong families since 1871.
Digital is not a buzzword, it is a culture. At Digicel, we've made it our mission to enrich your digital life. That's why we're bringing together more of all the experiences you love. The latest shows, the best of local and international music and radio, live sports, cloud storage, breaking news, HD video chat, and more. Welcome to Digital at Digicel. Digicel, better together.
Advertising her property. What a sight is pure agony. Movement she a make. I say balance body stroke back. Me say balance body stroke back. Me say balance body. Yes, you listen to Hot Topics alongside Marissa Stedman. This is Derek Rapitas with the Hot Topics. Hot Topics. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Topics.
Your topic, our topic, hot topic, Marissa Antonio. Big up.
Hello there, it's your girl Shamika, and I listen to Hot Topics with my girl Marissa Stedman on Kairi FM. You are the one and the only. You can make it happen, yeah.
Hot Topic, Run Road.
Alrighty, folks, it's already 7 minutes past 2 o'clock, and indeed, we want to invite all of you out there. We are indeed live on the Kairi FM Facebook page if you'd like to view us in studio. Alrighty, Tanya, let's get into our big ups.
We have a topic today, a really hot one. We want to ask that question, and I think it goes out to the guys, really and truly. You know, when a woman meets a man with a child, is she expected to tend to that child? I'm going to repeat that. When a woman meets a man with a child, is she expected to tend to that child? I think we get the idea of the thing. You know, you meet a man, he probably has a child from a previous relationship. You know, as a woman, do you think you're supposed to take responsibility for that child because you're a boyfriend, girlfriend in a serious relationship? You know, you probably stay at the house, you know, that kind of a thing. Do you think you're supposed to take responsibility for his child? And as a man, do you expect your woman to help you and tend to your child from a previous relationship?
That is the question of the day, people.
Yeah.
That is the question of the day. In the meantime, let's give all love. We want to give some love to Don's Garden. I want to latch you up all the way. I think it's all the way in Marigot up there. And Tanya, he loves listening to the show to Kairi, and he absolutely supports Dominican local artist music. So we want to give you mad shout out, Dan. It was a pleasure meeting you today. I met him today, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him today on the street. He recognized me behind those masks. So, yeah, thank you for listening, and keep on listening, and trust me, I will pay you a visit.
I want to beg up somebody too, Mr. Dangleben. He just messaged me and said, missed you all yesterday. Boy, the day isn't complete without you all. I'm happy you all are here today.
Thank you.
He said to drink our bush tea.
Okay, we'll try.
Yes, we'll try.
Mr. Harper. Alrighty, special good afternoon to you. Don't you worry, we're going to be contacting you. Alright, Miss Ducre and the entire Focale Massive, how we feeling? Papa P, still, I can never forget meeting you, brother. That was love.
Focale is your new place, man. I realize. That's your new lineman spot, man. In
all honesty, it kind of is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. I pick up. I know.
Where else we got to big up, Tanya? Despo, Sylvania, Sukufi and crew.
Where's Sylvania?
Oh, and I want to send mad love to Bishop Alice. I hope you're feeling a whole lot better.
She wasn't well?
Yeah,
she
wasn't that well. Yeah, and you know, everybody who's at home, everybody who may not be feeling so well, you know, do take care of yourself, or of course,
self-care, people.
Self-love.
Yeah.
That's very important.
It matters.
Love yourself. Stand up for yourself. Be true to yourself.
And rest when you need to rest, boy. I don't know. We think we have to keep going and hustling all the time, but you need to rest your body.
I cannot believe you said that. I was saying that all the time. I'm like, what do people think? That when they die, they're going to resurrect immediately?
I don't know.
You just live into work? You work to provide. I mean...
And the thing is, when you die, you leave everything behind.
Everything.
All those material things.
I mean, you put yourself on the $150,000 loan. You pass 50, you about ready. What are you doing?
You're stressing yourself out, you know.
The Bible told you, do not burden yourself with debt in the last days. Yeah.
So people just, take it easy. I think we should be more kind to ourselves in this time. Be more kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself.
And Tanya, I want to say, I'm sorry, but I got to say that. You ever seen you trying to book a guest house or something, right? You're looking for a cheap place. When you look at the place, what you see, a one little studio bedroom, bathroom, everything. When you go there, you and your honey bun, don't you have a good time?
Yeah.
Why people think they got to build a $300,000 house and then they got to leave the debts for their grandchildren?
I don't know. It's just a thing, That's a thing for some. I don't believe in that, though. I'll tell you. I want something very simple.
It's easy to clean.
I more want the land.
Yes.
Yeah, I want more land.
And I was saying that, like, okay, fine, guys, so this is my land. Okay, this is what 10,000 square feet.
Yeah, and you stop down.
They got 10. They're putting the house on the whole thing.
Yeah.
The only thing they got is a little. You can only just walk around the house. Haven't you heard about a yard? That's very good for kids.
A garden.
For children. A garden.
Put a little tilapia pond. You know, all these little things that you know.
So you could actually build a little house here, and you can have all of this
Yeah, that you can make money from.
and eat.
Yes, it's true. But I guess that's just what the media and what they fed us, that whole lifestyle of the big mansions and that kind of
And I'm
thing.
telling you,
But-
people, y'all gonna call me Pisha, but
But-
even when I make my big money, I ain't build no big house.
But I still feel the way the world going now, people are thinking about smaller.
What?
You see much smaller homes and everything. People are living minimalist lives.
I'm not gonna be putting a house is a house. It can be it's very much a liability.
Yeah.
It's just that it is a need.
It's too much work to have big houses.
I ain't complaining. But I'm just saying, people know what you can handle. You understand? Do not burden yourself in the last days. Make yourself happy. We gonna die someday. No, we have to tell that to ourselves.
Anyway, let's go back to the
let's
topic.
go back to
We're
the
talking
topic.
all kind of life story
Yeah.
thing here. But anyway, we asked the question: when a woman meets a man with a child, is she expected to tend to that child?
That is the topic.
People, I want to give you numbers. 4487334. You can WhatsApp us at 245-2929 or 613-1307. And overseas, 305-906-6186. What do you think? Do you think as a woman, when you meet this guy, you fall in love with him, he has a child from a previous relationship, should you be taking responsibility for his child? Probably you watch the child when he's not there, you cook for the child, you take the child to school, you feed the child, whatever it may be. Do you think you should be taking responsibility for your boyfriend's child?
We actually got a call. Let's take that. Kairi FM, your live hot topics. Talk to us short and sweet.
Afternoon, Tanya and Marisa.
Good afternoon.
Well, that subject is a very good one, but you have to want the luggage too, You don't expect a man of a child and then you fall in love with him and thinking that you're not part of that child life. There's no way you're going to run around that and not have that. You're going to be part of that child life, whether you want it or not. If you don't want that, you should not want the man too. Leave that alone. If that's a problem for you, reality is you leave it alone. Because that's going to be part of your life. If that child going to be part of your life, automatically it's going to happen. So you have to tell yourself, before you engage a man with a child or to a woman or a child to, you have to have that dialogue. That press conference, whether I have 2 or 3 children and whether you want to support them, you have to talk, And if you don't want to deal with them children, then you can't deal with the man. Leave the man children alone or leave the woman alone with her 3 children. Well, you just want a woman, you don't want the children. You must want the luggage. You have to take the luggage too. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, God. You should have seen me in there.
I love that
Take the
phrase,
luggage.
take the luggage, because it's
Take
true.
the luggage,
when you
ladies.
meet somebody, they come with all their burdens. Everything from the past relationship, whether it was that they get cheated on and they're insecure, child that there, all the things, all the burdens. Sometimes they come your way into the new relationship. I think he's right. Like, you need to figure out if that is something that you can handle.
And Tanya, that's why I want to say this.
But it shouldn't be pushed on you, eh?
Right.
I'm just saying that. Don't push your child on me.
You ought to know what you can, because when you meet somebody, sometimes the first thing is not wondering if he has a child, if he has this. There's a physical attraction. You find you like the person, and you may not have been planning on meeting a man who has children, but you like him. But he has children. This is where you ought to understand that the man has children, and if that is good for you.
No, but in some situations it's different for everybody. That man might have children, but he probably doesn't spend as much time with his children, so you don't really see them, and it's just like you and him alone.
Yeah, but Tanya, even before, thinking of whether or not he spends time with them, I'm talking about you guys just having met, and no, you find out he has children, and if you're thinking of wanting something permanent with somebody, just the fact that you know that they have children, you ought to ask yourself, can I date somebody who has children? Will I be okay with me? You understand?
True, but like for me, it depends on his situation with the children. Like I said, there are different situations. There are guys that don't spend time with their kids.
Sad.
They might see the kid. You might see the child like once every 2 weeks. So it's not a big deal for you if you didn't want to be a part of that. You still feel like we good.
I get where you get.
But then when you have a guy every weekend, he has his kids and you spend the weekend over by his house, you gotta fall in line. You have to fall in line.
Tanya, that is what would make me love that man.
You gotta get up and make the pancakes.
Mind you, I will say it. Oftentimes I've said I didn't want to meet a man who has children, and that might sound a little selfish because I have children. When I was like, because of the baby mama dramas. It's not that I was ever scared of the children, but I know how baby mamas can make it so hard for the fathers and for you, the girlfriend, coming in to connect because you're not really the child's mother. You understand? So I do get, like, if a man is often spending time with his child and he sees that as a priority, that's an honorable quality. But so you, the woman, stepping in the man fold where he has his routine with his children, you ought to decide if you want to join that fold. Because, Tanya, you know why this is a fitting topic? Whenever we speak about women, we want to talk about when a man meets a woman with children, he should automatically assume the responsibility. He should bring peas, rice, sugar, flour, everything.
For everybody.
He should this. He should that. When you meet a man with children, what should you do? What should you contribute? Especially if he has the children living with him on his own. You should become an integral part of being a helper to him in a committed relationship.
But I want to just, press that it's your choice.
It's your choice.
Because I feel like men think that should happen naturally for women. And I think that's wrong to put that pressure on a woman. Yes, she meets you, she like you, she have children. That's where she realized, well, listen, that's too much for me. I think anybody can make that decision on their own. If they don't, yes, we're women and we're nurturers, but I don't think you should expect us to always want to nurture. You know what I mean?
And this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, fellas. Now, if she don't want to nurture, and you need a nurturer, what you doing with this woman? You understand? It's always a choice, because Tanya is totally right. Not because I'm a woman. Sometimes I didn't plan on wanting,
I don't want children. What if I don't want children?
Yeah, or I don't want to be no mom, or I don't want to, you understand? Fine, then I have the choice now to say, I'm sorry, I really care about you, but I can't do it. So, but a lot of you will know that your lady doesn't like your children, don't want to play no more the role, but you know what, she's sweet on one side, and then you let that cover every other thing. So, it's always a choice. We got the WhatsApps coming in, people, 6131307. I'm going to read a few. Somebody saying, yes, she should. When a man meets us with our children, we expect him to do what he has to do. So it goes both ways. You are part of this child life too. You got to care for the needs of the child. The child comes with the man, so you better know what you are about. And that's what I'm saying. It's up to the daddies to let the ladies understand these children are important to me. And if you want to be in our life, it's not my life. You got to be in our life. All right, you got any messages you'd like to read over on Facebook?
Someone is saying, me personally, if I meet the man with his child and I accept the relationship, I don't have a problem to treat that child like it's mine. But with respect to the child's mother, I know I am not that child's mother. But my problem is when that child does something wrong and you try to correct that child, then the child's father, which is your partner, will tell you it's not your child. Well, bravo, I'm done. And that's a serious issue.
And let me tell you, in that relationship, I am done.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Look.
That's a serious problem in those kind of relationships.
You see Tanya and I shaking?
You tell me to watch the child. The child cursed me. I put 2 slaps on the child. You want to come home and tell me, don't touch your child?
Don't touch your child.
Well, you will touch your child. And I will not be there. And don't touch me. You can't touch me tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Don't touch your child. Well, you can't touch me tonight. I gone. I out. I think that's a big problem in relationships. I know they want you to be a part of the family, but they keep pressing on you that you really not family.
You know good one, Tanya. Let's take this call. Hot Topics, you're live.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you all?
We're okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Lovely.
I think it's vice versa. If I meet the man with child and I really love him, and sometimes those mothers, they get jealous when the man gets another lady, they dump them. If that is the way, I must take care of him. If I love the child, the man, I love the children too. And it goes to women too. If the man meets you with your child, you don't go and dump your child and go with the man. No, the man must love you and love your child.
Yes.
So if you don't love my child,
you'd be
you don't love
amazed.
me. Yes.
All right,
It'd be amazing what some people will do to be with a man.
Yes, we.
I have to say, I can't. Mostly females do that.
I can't stand
They leave
that
their children aside.
Yeah, so
to be with
every week
man.
they're bringing the child by somebody because he can't stand the child.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, when he come over, the child can't be there.
Yeah. Somebody saying, why not? If I find a woman with children, I'll take care of them. All that is life. You have somebody saying, hi babies, I took care of my ex-children up to 9 months to 3 years. He just brought her for me.
Oh my God.
Her mom abandoned her, even wanted to kill me. I took up the challenge with my own money and care for her, but I ignored mom. Ungrateful, wicked dad that even cheated on me. I adored the child, and because I I took her up like my very own. Because I did that, I took her up like my very own. God has blessed me with 5 kids. He just dumped the child on me. When I say so, a year after, he broke my laptop.
That sounds like a very turbulent kind of situation there. But you sound like you have a very big heart.
Indeed.
You know, and that takes a lot. Where you cheat on me, you're the woman don't like me, but you could see the innocence of a child. That is really that. And I think that is it. You know, but listen, it's nice that a woman can do that, but some women don't want to do that. And that's okay
and that's
too.
Okay. Just make it clear. Okay?
And that's okay too.
Don't be playing no mud, buddy.
But let's go back to that comment now with, you know, the issues that make this kind of situation hard, like disciplinary action. That's why some people don't want to go with no man who have child or no woman who have child, because you want to play this role of you're buying the sugar, you're buying the rice, you're putting the lights up, putting the gas, but I can't discipline those children.
Thank you, Tanya.
So that's why some people say, let me just stay away from that
because
kind of
you know
situation.
I say it all the time. I can feed you.
Yes.
I can bathe
and then
you.
can
I can help you with homework.
Mm-hmm. And you can kiss me.
I cannot give you a slap. Hey, on the nature island.
That's a problem. That's a big problem for me. That's a big problem. So if I can't slap you, trust me, you go starve. You're going to starve.
Something have to go down.
Something have to go down.
You understand?
Yeah, I don't see innocence in child after that.
Yeah.
If you're big and hard back and you disrespecting me, you'll eat your fingernails.
I'm telling you, I say that even when I send my children, let's say I'd send my children over to you and I send you to Tanya's house. You know, I tell that to them.
Yes.
You know, if she can feed you, not true. She's
I'll
gonna
beat
feed you.
I'll
She can
beat
beat you, not true. She can beat you.
Yes, I'm gonna beat you.
I remember when my son comes home coming and tell me about, you know, what his stepmother did. You understand? That's what they're trying to do. I said, good. That wasn't the reaction he expected. You understand?
He thought you would have just
he
like,
thought
she touched you?
And amazingly, the dad was hoping I would be upset. But no. Because if she takes you to school, she does homework with you, you know, she's basically your other mom, she cannot put discipline on you.
Yes.
That is the greatest expression of love. Once you don't abuse my child, you are disciplining. That is what, because any home where you don't have discipline is sooty weather there. I do not want my children to go there. I'm telling you.
No, but that's a real situation. I think that's why people shy away from being in relationships with, you know, children, men who have children. And that's the things I think about besides baby mama. You want to make me act, you want to make me feel like I'm part of the family, but you always come back to push me away, make me know, well, you're not family, you're not their mother. You know what I mean? And I don't like those vibes. So for me, I try to stay away from the guys with the kids. But I feel like that was more of my younger decision. When you get older, you realize, oh God, so much man have so much children now.
Exactly.
You want to find a man, you have to kind of adjust.
Indeed.
You know?
Somebody saying, ladies, well, as soon as we meet, my first talk is about my 2 children. They're part of this package. I'm not asking you to replace their dad. But there's a role for you to play if you're going to be my man. We need to have that conversation, otherwise you can keep walking. And I think it should be especially the same for the guys with children. You meet a girl, and I find men, they don't often do that. They will meet a woman, whether your children live with you or not. Do you even care, you know, that she likes children? What about if the mother dies? What about if your children is in your custody?
There's some men, they're coming over and they know the child is there, but they show no interest.
No interest?
And it's so straight. How can you stay there? You sleeping with the woman. You know, you're waking up and seeing that child there, and you act like, you know, it's more your home than that child's home. You show no interest with, you know, to the child. And I find that's It's really strange. I think that's a red flag, and you should not be with somebody like that.
I agree. Somebody saying you have to love that child because that child can help you even more than your own child one day. It happens. Yeah. We have somebody saying the situation is tough, but with love, respect, and understanding, it can work. I hear you on that one.
You can definitely work.
And I believe, Tanya, you made an interesting point there when you spoke about, the parents. Many times the reason why children get that upper hand to disrespect is because the big people are disrespectful. Because even if sometimes you may not have liked, okay, I said this, you could pull me aside. You don't be there you don't have the child here and you telling me don't do this, don't do that. And tomorrow I have to wake up and make breakfast. Well, you wake up, make breakfast. You understand?
It's true.
You don't give children that power.
Yeah, you have to, I think in a situation, if you did not like how I disciplined your child, pull me aside.
Yes, and talk
and we
to
can
me.
have a conversation. Don't come at me aggressive.
And letting the child... you're not my child mother, and this and that. I'm not your child mother, I'm making breakfast. I'm not your child mother, I taking child to school.
That really hurts people.
What nonsense is that? I am your child mother.
Yeah.
The other one.
That hurts. I think that hurts women more than men. Because, we're nurturers. And when we decide to make that decision to nurture a child that doesn't belong to us, we put your all into it. And then you're telling me things like, I'm not...
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, look out for abusive women and this kind of things. You don't be allowing that. But when a woman is good to your child, you have to allow the child to respect that authority there in the home. Hot Topics, we are live.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey.
I'll tell you something, If you see you are the outside mother is a good person, then you won't have problems. But if you see she's a wicked witch, she'll set that child to step on you to cause problems between you and the man. Now, at the same time, if the man loves you, he has to call a little press conference between you and the little child, and he has to tell the little child, hey, look, that's your step, man. You have to respect her. This is the rules, and this is that. From the father to you, to the child. Once that understanding is set, you good to go. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
Once that precedent is set, the father, do not let that child disrespect you. He corrects her in front of you when she tried that foolishness. But if the mother set on that child to disrespect you, then hey, your life is a living hell with that man.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller, for keeping it real. Look at somebody on the WhatsApp saying this. Any mother that giving me problem, I'm done with taking care of her child. And when the father, which is my significant other, not putting down his foot, I'm done with him too. I get you on that.
I agree.
Listen, I don't care about the jealous mother,
Yeah, but I care about my partner.
But I care about my partner.
I care about both. Because at the end of the day, I feel like we think, because I've decided to be in a relationship with you, I have to accept all of your luggage. I don't have to,
No.
I don't have to. I know the caller was saying, the luggage come with me. But I don't have to accept the luggage. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I should be able to say to you, well, that child is disrespectful. I've spoken to you about it. You never back me up. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. And I don't think people should see it as, oh, she's not a good woman, or she's a bad woman because she didn't take responsibility for that child. I feel like you hear those things a lot.
And let me tell you, we're going to get real hot into this topic because it is really not easy loving a man with his children and his baby man in my job.
No, and
because let me tell you, Natanya, the man says to you, go pick up the child at 2 o'clock. You go pick up the child. The mother come in making noise when you pick up the child. Yanking child in your hand. All this kind of immature nonsense.
I feel like men have more to say. The men can be able to say, no, they're not taking responsibility for a woman's child. But I don't feel women have that. We don't have that. I think it's expected of us when we get into a relationship with a man who has a child, we should be nurturing their child. And I feel like it should be both ways. The man can just not want to. I should be able to not want to as well.
We're going to be right back. People, keep those radios locked.
Introducing the new Digicel Prime Bundle. Better than anything we've offered before. With more data than ever. More music on D-Music. More live sports on Sportsmax. More movies on Playgo. More video chats on BIP. With the new Digicel Prime Bundles, it's never been easier to get more digital experiences. Plus, extra data. Get 56 gigabytes with a 7-day bundle. So much data, so much fun. Buy in my Digicel app today. Digicel. Better together.
Chocolate store. Drink it hot, drink it cold. Good for the young, good for the old. Chocolate store with vitamin A, vitamin D and D. Enriched with iron and calcium, so good for the family. Chocolate store is the mix in every cup. Jump and move, get in the groove. Chocolate store with vitamin A, vitamin D and D. Enriched with iron and calcium, so good for the family. Chocolate store, so good for you.
Your topic, our topic, hot topic, Mary Santana. Big up.
Welcome back to the second half of the program. Chani, you want to repeat the topic?
Yeah, people, we're asking that question today. Let me pull it back down. When a woman meets a man with a child, is she expected to tend to that child? Yeah.
Is she expected to tend to that child?
Is she expected to take care of your babies?
Of your baby, do something, help you out. Take them to school. Go pick up the report card. Cook the food.
Do the homework.
Let me tell you something. I know one problem. One problem is always dealing with the baby mamas. And I think that's why a lot of women try to tend to stay away from men with children. I'm telling you. Hot topics, you're alive.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, if my child not living with me, fine. Or if my child living with me, you don't have a choice.
You spend more time with my child.
No.
But you find your woman. Yes, the woman.
What's it? No, they got period every day of the week.
No, it's an immature thing. You still caught up on the relationship. Yeah. When that dead. You know what I mean?
Like Tanya, you know what amazes me? That's what I'm telling you, Tanya. That's what I'm telling you. I'll get bad with a woman. You're not telling me I meet this guy today. I met Mr. Charles. I met Charles. Charles tells me he has a child, 12 years. Okay. How long ago you left the mama, Charles? Well, we broken up for 8 years. When he was 4, I left.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 years you haven't been with Charles. I find I want to like Charles. Charles have little Charlie. Okay.
Yes, Charlie and Charles. Okay.
You understand? You that mama drama of 8 years ago, you won't give me problem. You don't even know why you giving me problem, and you're trying to use the child. And it can become very stressful. Because I wasn't planning on meeting no Charlie. I planned on meeting Charles. But Charlie is there. I love Charles. I love Charlie. Okay? So I'm going to do what I have to do. Still try. And let me tell you, what these mothers don't realize, that's why I will not give a woman problem who is tending to my child. I will be very good to you.
I'll be cautious too. I'll be looking at you. But I will not disrespect you.
Because, by the way, whether I like it or not, that man has to move on. Even if he's not with that woman, he's going to get a woman. He will always get a woman. I don't know what is wrong with some people. You think that your jealousy will prevent the man from getting a woman. And you have your man.
I think it's more than that too, I'm going to be honest.
And they use the children, Tanya, who are not part of this malice, to create malice.
Yes.
And sometimes we the women stepping in, we actually love the children. You actually want to develop a good vibe with the children.
But I think it's more than that too, as a mother. And I think we spoke about this on a show already. You just naturally get jealous that your child is spending more time with this other woman. Because, again, it goes back to probably the dream you had, that we were going to be a happy family. Now it's broken up.
But you got a new relationship, a new life.
Yeah,
Are you crazy?
But you always have a bond to that man you have that child with. And you always thought it was going to be me, you, and the baby. And then I just see this girl, she probably prettier than me. That kind of thing. I see her spending time with you, her, and the baby.
This is what I'm going to say this. If I meet Mr. Charles and he tell me he was done with you 8 years ago, I'm not leaving my man for your sake. I'm telling you. You're going to die.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's
you are going to die in jealousy.
That is the mentality.
Nonsense.
Some women, it's hard to see another woman nurture your child.
Let me tell you.
You're afraid your child will like that woman more than you.
If Charles gives you a step ahead of me, but anytime me and Charles on the same page, well, that's you just going to be jealous until I wear my wedding ring. And your son starts calling me mommy too.
You see that bothering
somebody say,
that bothering me. I don't want my child calling
an 8 years ago.
But I don't want my child calling anybody else mommy.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna give your child love.
Yes, give my child love. But don't have my child call you mommy.
You said that.
I am the mommy.
Charlie comes, Marissa, can I call you mommy? I don't have no problem.
And I will go, not the mama.
I love you.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
And here goes your mama stifling like a crazy out there.
No, but it hurts. Like, I can't deal with that. Don't call anybody else mommy. I'm your mommy.
No, but that is what I'm telling you. These mothers, they become so focused on checking the man and woman, they actually don't realize they're robbing their children of love. And then what you see, now this new woman, she's going to give your child love, attention. You understand? So we competing. It is okay. For me, it is a privilege. If your father would find a woman who actually loves you, hey, you have an added mom. Hallelujah. They're going to save me some money too. Yeah. Somebody saying, discipline comes with love and care. Love is correction. I applaud discipline. Don't show partiality in the children. I admire my brother. His girlfriend and him consider their two separate children as one. Yes. They send them all for vacation at his girlfriend's mom. They are sisters. You happily accept the luggage, but don't tolerate the baggage.
Okay. Someone on the Facebook is saying, no child that is disrespectful will not be allowed in my home.
I agree.
I raise my children to show love and respect everybody. If you're rude, well, close my door and stay away. Someone says, hey ladies, my child not calling no step nothing mommy. I agree.
Okay, fine.
No, Auntie Jane.
Okay, fine.
Auntie Marissa.
You say that. You tell the child, don't call me mommy. What I have to do with that?
No, I'm not
what did I lose?
I'm not saying...
You're the only person who's angry.
And you know what? I might have a conversation with you first. And I'll be really open and say, I hope, you're telling the child to call you Auntie Marissa.
And then you know what I'm going to tell you? If she wants to call me mom, she can call me mom.
But you're disrespecting me now, man. I come to you nice and tell you something that bothers me. And you'll tell me, if she wants to call me mom, she'll call me mom?
Yes.
That's how it starts. That is how the action starts.
That is how the pettiness starts.
But it's not
because you know why? We don't know. That is women, and I know about my generation. We don't care about the real love, We don't care about, this is a woman who's not abusing my child, who's this. All we care about is our petty jealousies, our petty insecurities, and we want to bring it on the new woman.
Agreed, but it's
reality. Mama number two.
Agreed. It is an insecurity.
I am the mother number 2.
Only if that child...
And the only reason your child will want to call me mother is because I'm not doing your child wickedness. You should say amen.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to probably implant in my child head Auntie Marissa.
Fine.
Right? But if my child calls you mommy, I can't help that.
Right.
I can't help that. But it will affect
you.
It will,
of course. Come on, Tanya. And it's going to affect most moms.
Because I don't know about everybody else, woman. But when I get into a relationship and I have a child with you, I think in future with you, I think in this bond will last forever. And so it's very hard when it's destroyed.
Right.
Let's keep it real. It's hard when everything mash up and your dream just...
But I'm really glad you brought that up, Tanya, because it just goes to show the new woman is not responsible for that. If your child is showing love, I remember Jada Pinkett Smith and Will's ex-wife, their red table talk, and women should look at this. And Will Smith's ex-wife had to admit that Jada loved her son. She was being good. He loved, and that feud was causing tension. Allow the children to be happy if they're happy, and you're no longer with the man. So why are you still holding on? You are there for the insecure one.
But don't you think it's a bit confusing if we allow the children to call the stepmother mommy? It can confuse them.
They will how they confuse when they make up their mind. No child is confused. You think a child is going to wake up and say...
It depends on their age, Marissa.
You think a child is just going to wake up and say they're going to call their stepmother or their grandmother?
That's an older child. What if it's a younger child? What if I as a mom left my 3-year-old and 4-year-old with his dad?
And then did she call the mother?
Yes.
So what is the woman supposed to do about that?
I'm not saying it's your fault. Yeah. But I'm just saying as a mom.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't be concerned.
I'm thinking that allowing your child to call a stepmother or anybody
then
else
talk to your
child
father about that, not me.
No, I know that. But I think that can confuse a child.
Yes. But that is your concern, not mine. I am the stepmother.
I will let you know.
Who is showing your child love.
Let me tell you.
I am showing your child love.
Let me tell you. I think a personality like mine's, yes, a woman might get vexed if I come and say that. But no, I'm coming to talk and be open with you. And I think a lot of women try that. They do. But the immature ones cannot handle conversations like that. I'm coming and being open with you, It will really bother me if he calls you mom. You know, if you could do that for me and let him know to call you auntie, I'd really
Well,
appreciate
Tanya,
it.
if a mother talks to me the way you just did there, I feel that. If you have no attitude, your child want to call me mommy.
I will never come with attitude, but I'm going to tell you the things that bother me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, I come and I say, listen, Marissa.
That's how much I don't care.
Yes, I know. I'll come and say, Marissa, I know you gave him milk the other day, but I don't really want him to be drinking
Because you
milk.
know what I telling you, come in and tell me about your child calling me mommy, but you doesn't come and tell me about when I waking up and cook for your child. You know, that send me a funky note. When he had the headache and I rub the rubbing alcohol, fuck out the moye. You understand the time when the textbooks and I buy you didn't this. Too many times I'm telling you, women are too jealousy. Pray that the man gets a good woman to put in his life who is not going to maltreat your child. That is what you should be concerned about.
Somebody on the live is saying, Tanya, you're right. If the child's mother is alive, it is not right to have this child calling you mommy. Their mom is alive. You could be auntie or mom. That's how I feel, really and truly. Someone says, some stepmothers have more love than their mothers. True. Really true. Someone else saying, I am all for step parents loving and caring for stepchildren because if you love the partner, you should love the children. However, if the woman who is now stepmother came in and was part of the reason why your relationship or marriage was destroyed, then how do you trust such a woman? Yes, it takes two, but any woman who can participate in destroying a marriage is not a good woman. And I tell you, you cannot be my child's stepmother. No way, you destroyed my relationship. You know this. You are with my man.
Listen, Tanya,
you are with my man.
I'm glad you said that. I can still be your child's stepmother. You will just be the angry woman on the side.
No, me.
That is where, you know I'm saying that for people to understand. We have to be mature in life.
I agree, but you have to be realistic too. Me, you left me because this woman here who you're with now was always trying to get in between us. You know what I mean?
Yes. I know she did.
And
what you gonna do? Spend your whole life on complaining?
I don't lose you. I gonna lose my child too? That I gonna have my child call her mommy and
so
all
that's why you know what some of these mothers do?
It hurts.
I'm glad you all brought that up. Very good point. You know what they do? So they will keep the man from having his child. They will do all kind of nonsense against their child.
I wouldn't do that.
So because they don't want the stepmother to have the child.
I wouldn't do that.
And all this kind of a nonsense, hurting the children.
I may block a little bit.
Ladies, have you forgotten that men don't carry babies? All he got to do is pregnant his new girlfriend and have another baby.
That's better for me. We best you do that. Best you do that. So, let her have her own child that she can parent and whatever.
I am so glad.
Child, let me keep my child.
So that is how these ladies think, and that is what is crippling the family arrangement.
But it's just a reality. That hurts
because the child is not concerned about the breakup. No child, I remember growing up, concerned about no breakup.
But how you know that?
Children are concerned about the love that remains, Tanya. Children get hurt when parents constantly put them in their breakup situation that they should not be a part of.
Agreed, but Marissa, there are children who are also hurt by the breakup.
Of course, when they are a lot older.
They cannot understand why mommy and daddy are not together. And then they
so
go
your
into
job is what?
They go into this other setting now of mommy and her new man. Or daddy and a new.
So what would you do in that situation? Keep on reminding them that your father left me for that woman. That woman is not your mother. That woman is this. Constantly stressing out children about things they don't need to be stressed about.
I don't think you should take that to children. I think you should have honest conversations with your ex and his partner. I don't see anything wrong with expressing how you really feel and the things that will bother you. You should do that. And do it in a civil and polite way.
So that you can do what? Move on with your life.
I don't need that. It's just a better parent the child.
Indeed.
You know, you could be sad and sulking and depressed every night that all you break up, but you care about the child's life.
And I'm glad you said that because Will and ex-wife and Jada is a good example of that, where she felt like Jada infiltrated their relationship and all that. But guess what? She's in his life now. And you can stay angry, moping, unhappy, how you want. The man moved on with a new woman. What you gonna do now? We're gonna be right back.
Digital is not a buzzword, it is a culture. At Digicel, we've made it our mission to enrich your digital life. That's why we're bringing together more of all the experiences you love. The latest shows, the best of local and international music and radio, live sports, cloud storage, breaking news, HD video chat, and more. Welcome to Digital at Digicel. Digicel, better together.
Your topic, our topic, hot topic, Marissa and Tanya. Big up.
Alrighty, folks, 14 minutes to the hour 3. It's a good one today. All right, Tanya, you want to go ahead and repeat it?
Yeah, we're asking that question. When a woman meets a man with a child, is she expected to tend to that child? Let's take it to the Facebook page.
Indeed, and I got quite a few WhatsApps.
Yeah, I'm seeing some coming in here. Where am I? Wow, you guys are blowing up that Facebook. And it's already, I just saw a comment from one of our top fans and I can't even see it again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but let me read what I have here. I'm sorry my child will not be calling anyone mommy but me. They will be respected with auntie, and until I am dead, I will be the only mom. And you will still have all my respect because I have moved on. I feel that way too.
All I'm saying, you will be the one to block your child mouth.
No, I not.
You understand?
Listen, I will.
All I'm saying, understand what I'm saying. The new woman has nothing to do with your child calling her mommy.
That's not true.
If you don't
That's
want
not true. Have some of them will say, hey,
we
call
know
me
about
mommy.
Those situations.
Call me
I'm
mommy.
not talking about those situations. I'm not talking about where mother says. I am talking about when a child decides to call you mommy.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the new woman's fault.
It's not her fault. But I would like
Stop trying to meddle in the relationship.
I'm not meddling.
Talk to your child.
I'm not meddling. That is my child, so I'm not meddling. So for me, I will have a conversation before telling you, if he does call you mom.
That I can understand.
Can you let him know to call you auntie?
But your child come, you want to get a heart attack? Well, die.
No. I will tell her, can you call him? Can you let him know to call you auntie?
Tanya, I am saying those things because you know what? I'm not going to allow no ex-woman to prevent me from having a happy relationship with a man I meet with children. Especially when I find out all you finished 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. That is not my business.
Oh, that's a really good point here. They said some of these stepmothers will be with the man and not encourage the man to take care of his responsibilities.
Let's take that. Hot Topics, your live short and sweet. Hello, caller, you alive? All right, want to encourage you to call us back. Somebody saying, hi ladies, good program. If a woman, they have to sit down and talk about everything. Communication is very important. Prayer, putting God first, the child have rights. Working together as a team as well. All right, we have somebody else saying, hi ladies, great topic. Honestly speaking, most children these days are very disrespectful. If I'm married to a man and I meet you with your children, I accept. But you need to respect me. Most times I see marriage being broken up because of children. Also, once you're 18, you should know your place. Imagine children above 18 and they're trying to destroy your marriage because you are not their mother. Well. All right, you have somebody saying, imagine I know a girl who does everything for her stepson. Homework, come here, cook and clean after him, play with him. Even finding fun ways to teach him. Wherever she goes, the child is there. She's a teacher, and the mom of the child is a teacher, and she never took her son to summer classes with her. The stepmom doing it, but the mom is finding all problems with the girl, sending talk for her, and the man not standing up for his woman and putting that child mother straight. She cannot discipline the child. The child telling her, "You're not my mother." She tell me she does cry, but she loved the child and she loved the man. Not being judgmental, but I tell her, my girl, you man and his child mother your man and his child mother never finish. He cannot be so retarded under her. And I don't think he loves you like how you love him.
Did you use the word retarded? Like, that's really rough.
If you don't know, you will say, is the girl child there? That's what I'm telling you. When I say your child love, you don't come and victimize me and I'm showing your child love.
You say you well retarded.
No.
You're
No,
retarded.
and what happened? A lot of these baby mamas think they're gonna scare you away with their attitude. If I love Charles, I love Charles, and I love Charlie too.
But really and truly, look, listen.
Tata.
If I love Charles, but Charles coming with all that drama, I out, you know.
Let me tell you.
I don't time with that, you know.
No, but if Charles not giving me no drama, I ain't living my man. You're just gonna be jealousy.
No, but okay, he's not giving you drama, you know.
Charles is nice.
Everything is nice. But the baby mama aspect is drama, and you don't want to deal with that. I would be out.
I say she lives Salisbury, I live all the way in Campbell. We good. She don't bother me.
Probably I don't love.
She don't call my phone. She call your phone. Hey, we
probably I don't love, because honestly, anything I find you burdening me with there, all you love, I love you. I out.
Somebody saying here, ladies, the ex-girlfriend most times meets the new girlfriend or wife and forwards in public to make her feel uncomfortable. That pisses me off. Then at times a fight breaks out. All right.
Somebody is saying.
So it's saying hot topic. Wow. In caps.
Someone says, Marissa, but the woman can kindly say, I don't think it's right because your mother is alive and in your life.
Of course.
So call me auntie.
Definitely.
And that's the conversation I would have as the mother.
Definitely.
I would tell her,
and that I respect.
I would tell her straight up.
I respect
I have no problem with you taking care of my child. But these are the things that
whether
bother me.
Yeah.
And I let you know.
Whether you have a problem or not is not my business.
I wouldn't even go that far. But I will let you know these are the things that are bothering me. Please let me know what will bother you. You know? So I'll list it out. Don't give him milk. Don't make him call you mommy. When he calls you mommy, I'd really appreciate if you tell him to call you auntie. You know that? Help him with the schoolwork.
Yeah.
Please don't beat him with that stick. Use
Right.
your hand. Use your hand. Don't pinch him. I don't like when you. I don't like the pinching.
I glad Tanya
you know,
that.
but you can beat him with your hand.
So what is that? That sounds like a responsible mother.
Yeah, I will tell
not
you so.
a mother who's just jealousy and trying to undermine me missing Charles.
Only that, I would go as far as, listen, I realize you putting him to bed like all 8, 9 o'clock. When he by me now, he doesn't want to go to bed early. Can we work something out?
Right.
Where we,
so you see
know,
why it's important for the mothers. That is why I cannot be an immature woman. I know I can die. And when I die, I will not be there to see what's going on with my children. Okay? So in the meantime, I have a little eyesight. I'm alive. I better do things the proper way. If any of my exes, my children fathers get a woman, it is my job to get to know them and respect them because they are in my children's lives.
And I think as well, get to know them and respect them, but make sure they respect you.
Right. But many a times, I will not shy away that the exes, the big exes, they don't want to remain ex. Talk to me about your child. Your child, what you want, and I will respect a respectable conversation about you. But anytime I notice it's your bag of jealousy you coming behind me with, I don't even care what coming out of your mouth.
Look, somebody's saying here, if you meet the man with the child, you should play a positive role in the child's life.
Yes.
And also encourage a man to take care of his responsibilities. Some of these women will have other children with the man and know that the man has neglected his other children and do nothing about it. Children are the innocent parties. That's true, you know. I cannot do that. I cannot be with you, make children with you, and I know you're not sending any money to Sandra. You have a 3-year-old over there, a 4-year-old, and you're not saying nothing, and you're just there with me. I would feel so guilty. I would feel so guilty. That's not gonna work. That's baggage to me. I out. I telling you, I out. I can't be in that kind of relationship. No, it's not gonna work.
I know. Somebody is saying you are allowed to give love and attention to the child, and yes, the child in return give love and respect to you, but no calling of mommy. Say Auntie Jane instead. I am the mom.
I feel like that.
So, and again, you can tell that to your child, and you can have a conversation with the mother. But do not simply assume that because Charlie call me mommy, is me that tell Charlie to call me mommy.
Yes. No, do not assume. You do not assume.
And is that they do?
Because sometimes it just happens. It depends on the age of the child. You know, if you do a very young
one. Is me
that
that tell your child call me mommy then?
Sometimes they do that, Marissa, to get under your damn skin.
So
and
find out.
You know that.
But sometimes they're so jealousy they don't want to find out. Why you not happy your child don't come home with no marks? Mommy, the child say that burning you.
But anyways... I know what you
tell me. I would be easier.
I know what you're saying.
And let me tell you,
it goes both ways. Sometimes you find them pushing the children to do certain things
because I know my quality.
Okay,
and that is why I'm saying I ain't playing with no ex-woman out there.
But sometimes a new woman does push the child to do certain things.
Oh yes,
right. And of course, the exes be saying, when you go there, make sure and do this on. So make sure and don't let her touch you, and be rude. Don't make her tell you anything, but
this one
communication.
And I know this one girl, she's telling me the mother sending the child over to look to see what the father bought and this and that and all of this nonsense. Why are you using your children in your jealousy? Huh? You love the man, tell him, call him up. Tell him that.
So who going to spy now?
You understand?
Who going to spy
You're using the child to spy and all kind of a nonsense. Deputy mom connect says how cafe is when I not living my man for you. One day. You understand? And I showing your child love. Is that the Bible say to do?
Yeah. That's true. I will show you. I will definitely show you love. Definitely.
Let you can die. Because you will never be able to tell the welfare I already abused your child. You know what you'll say? The child call me mommy. Hey. Oh. But if you had a respectable conversation with me, you understand? We could work. Because Tanya, I am telling you, I'm a mother of 3 children. And I know that these men can end up with other women, and I have to be prepared to accept the women, to love the women, to respect, and to teach my children to respect them too. What kind of children will I be raising?
Agreed.
We, the adults, we always want to get our children caught up in our drama. You know you still love the man. WhatsApp him and tell him that.
I still love you. Can we do this again?
Huh? You dare using child to come and spy and all kind of a nonsense.
Oh, Lord. Sometimes it's not really a love thing, It's just, some people just don't have closure. You can't let go. It's just hard to let go. You know it's not going to work, You know it just not going. From the time he stepped back in the house, you just going to be disgusted by him. But you just don't want nobody to have him. You just don't. It's human nature and madness,
I'm telling you, because I look at my son's stepmother and I always say, God bless that woman. I haven't prayed for her. Let me tell you something. That is not, because you can, what is wrong with us mothers? You will, because remember, you're no longer with that man.
Yeah.
You no longer, you have your own life, your own man. You're not happy to know that your child father has actually gotten a woman who loves your child, who wants to be there for your child. In the event something happens to you, they'll be there, an extra hand. You don't have to buy a school shoe and a sport shoe. She buy the sport shoe, you buy the school shoe. Why not develop that kind of relationship?
That would be nice.
You understand?
Things and stuff like that.
I remember when my son and my son's stepmom and I went to his meeting. When she picked me up, he had 2 mothers at his meeting. How cool is that? Okay, 2 mommies.
So that's important because he's staying with you, staying with her. You all both need to know what's going on, and even if both could not attend, one should inform the other.
And tell you, might I add, I used to pray. I always say, Lord, let these men get women that are mature.
Yes.
Because I know I'm mature and I cannot deal with the immaturity. Lord. No, I can't.
But I just think we need to be honest. There are going to be moments of immaturity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just natural. But you have to know that you're the parent, I think, and pull yourself together. Yeah, pull yourself together. And you know what I mean?
And by the way, you that new woman, even if I've been talking a lot on that stance, you have to be willing to hear what the mother has to say. You don't know the child allergy. Yeah. Okay? You don't know what the child been fed. You have to talk to the mother.
Not only that, it's my child. It's her child.
It's her child.
So allow her to have that authority in his life.
But let me tell you something. When I am cooking, cleaning, washing, and spending my money too, I have a little authority too.
Of course.
And that is where the daddy has to let the mommy know that is my lady. Okay? That is my lady, and if she have authority to cook and clean, she has authority to let him or her know when something's going wrong, and whether you can continue to back like a dog. This lady is in my life. Because many times that's what these men are not doing. Shut it down. If it's closure she need, give her closure. If you need to tell her you don't love her no more, let her know. But shut it down. Because I'm here now.
Shut it down. Psychopaths out there where you tell them you're done, I don't love you, and they're still there. They're still there. Trust me, they're calling you, Sam, you know you love me. You know we can work it out. They're just lost. They're confused.
Because I want to ask you ladies, if you are done with a man that you say you don't want, you happy you left, you dodged the bullet. You know, what other ones, and they have so much fun seeing ones with us say. Yeah, you understand? We have so much with us say. Why you mad he got a new woman in his life who's simply showing your child some love? I want to see you guys tomorrow over on Vente. Guys, it was a good one today.
1 bag of fake, 2 bag of hate, a smile up in your face. Them belly full until them want regurgitate and still know why you get a slice of the cake.
Big savings for the fastest and most reliable broadband, HD quality TV to keep you entertained, plus mobile and fixed calls to keep you connected. Get a Flow bundle with free installation and 50% off your first 3 months today.